Hey guys, it's GMAN here. Welcome back to another tech video. Today we're finally picking up the RTX 5090. If you guys do not know, I've recently been trying to get myself an RTX 5090 since the release of the GPU, which was, I think it was like in March or April. It's been a while, like almost like 6 or 7 months or something like that. I don't remember the exact date of its release, but all you need to know, we went to the launch date for that GPU at Micro Center, and of course, it was pretty much stacked up there, like impossible to get access to a GPU. And then when I tried to order it from Best Buy, it instantly got scalped out by everyone, so your boy was not able to get to it. So it's been like a whole like 6 or 7 months, because after they had the release of it, Lunar New Year came up, meaning that all of the products for the 5090 got pushed back and delayed. So now they're finally being released again. And if you're wondering how I got my hands on the RTX 5090, I've been using this app on my phone called Hotstock, and it just notified me any single time the GPU was restocked, which wasn't for quite a while. Just like recently, these past 4 weeks, if you've been using Hotstock, you probably noticed as well too, that I just getting notification after notification that the Founders Edition version of the GPU was actually getting restocked at Best Buy, which is awesome. So after like my 13th attempt, I finally got access to this GPU and I'm able to buy it for myself. And we're actually going to Best Buy right now to pick it on up, which I'm so excited about. And keep in mind, this is the only version of the GPU I can buy. You might be wondering, like, why have you bought any other version of the GPU? It's been out for the market for a while now. You can buy the MSI version, the Gigabyte version, the Asus version. The problem with it is, if you guys do not know, the PC I built, I'm trying to use all 3 PCIe slots. And if I use any other version of the 5090, there are 3 or 4 slot card, even though they use only 2 brackets of the GPU to hold it on up. Meaning that, yeah, I can't use any other version besides the Founder Edition. There is one other version of the card that is a dual slot card. It's like that Ion or something like that, X3D version. But the problem with that GPU is you can't buy it anywhere. And on top of that, it's like $2,000 extra dollars. So it's like $4,000. So it's not even like worth trying to get my hands on that one. Just because if I could spend half the amount to get the Founders Edition and just be patient, that's all that matters. Okay, we just got the Best Buy. Let's walk in. Hopefully it's just a super easy walk in, grab the GPU and go situation. We'll of course see what happens with that though. Hello. Good. Good, not much. I will go back home and test it for a bit here. I will have another YouTube video coming out later here where I'll be testing a multitude of games, because today we'll probably test a few games, not too many. I just want to make sure this thing works. And then I'll have another video coming out where like we test a ton of games. So if you don't want to miss on that video, definitely get subscribed. I'm just here to pick up the RTX 5090. It should be under Grant. I'm so excited, bro. I've been waiting so long to get this. I'm so hyped. You'll be fine on camera if I like when you pull it up, like bring it up. Sure, why not? Sweet. He's gonna go get it right now for us, which is gonna be awesome. You wanna be in the video too? You wanna be in the video too?
I wanna be in your video.
Oh, yeah. You GP me messing with my camera.
His support team.
Yo. Sweet, let's go. The problem with the box, it's got so many stickers on it. I'm like, yeah, I definitely do not want to show that information. Appreciate it. Oh, it's heavy. It's so heavy. Yo, thank you so much, man. Have a good day, man. Dude, we got him. We got it. I'm so hyped, man. Dude, it's actually like ridiculously heavy. Even though it's like a 2-slot GPU, it's still like thick. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I am so happy. I could have done it with this guy over here, my awesome cameraman who's coming to hang out with me today. So what we're gonna do is go back to the studio, hook it on up, and hopefully she just works. And hopefully the connector doesn't melt, because the connector issue is still a thing, but I don't think it'll really be an issue, to be honest with you. Okay, so we just got the 5090 here. I'm super excited about this. I will say the box though is really clean. Like you say, like the NVIDIA logo on top of it. I'm just gonna plop it on out and pull it on out for the time being. Probably have like a full unboxing short come out later here, but if we just pull up these slips here. This box design is so clean, by the way. It's like cardboard, but feels super premium. Now we should be able to plop this open. Ooh, there it is. And here she is, the RTX 5090. Dude, this thing looks so freaking clean. I gotta record so many videos with it after this. I'm gonna be so busy. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is install the 5090 to make sure everything works about it good. Then we'll do some game testing on it. But the big thing, will it be fit in all the slots properly? Because I do not want to cover that a second PCIe slot, because my 3090 barely covers it. So hopefully this card is skinny enough based on everything I'm thinking. I think it'll be perfect. I'm gonna get this 3090 uninstalled. Luckily I installed the 8-pin cable a while back. So whenever I did get my 3090, I didn't have to do anything fancy or ridiculous to get it out. And we can go from there. So there's a latch that's all the way right down there, but I cannot get it. So I have to use this credit or weird card thing to actually open it. So I gotta like get down here nice and easily and push the latch down. And then I should have done it with that. Then we should be able to wiggle the GPU on out. Okay, I was wondering why the GPU wasn't coming out. I forgot to remove the cables. So it was legit the reason why it was coming undone. With that, remove our RTX 3090. I'm gonna give this to my brother, and I'll probably make a dual PC setup for him. Oh, not dual PC setup, a dual GPU setup, because he's using LMs and he needs that 48 gigabytes of VRAM, so he's gonna use two 3090s in his build. So we'll probably do a video on building around that for his new PC, so don't miss on that. Definitely get subscribed. So I'll set this to the side for the time being. And we're just gonna install our RTX 5090. Hopefully it just goes in with no issue. Doing this one-handed breaks a $2,000 GPU. By doing one-handed, that would kind of suck. Yeah, should be good. Push it on in. Let me double check that. I just want to verify. Okay, the GPU is in and it's perfect. It does not cover that second PCIe slot, so I can use the first one for the 4K 60S. The middle one will be for the Camlink 4K Pro for the quad capture card, and the final one will be for the 5090, which would be awesome. The only problem is it will run by 8, but I don't particularly care as long as this works. That's all that matters to me. Okay, time for the moment of truth. Will she boot, and will the GPU have no issue? Hopefully nothing catches on fire, because that would suck if that's the case. I'm also using the power supply 16-pin cable that came with it. Okay, let's see. This should just work. Oh yeah, it is working perfectly good. That looks amazing. So let's do some testing next with it. Okay, the first game we're testing with the RTX 5090 is Fortnite on DirectX 12, all high settings, just to see how it performs. I did actually check the GPU to make sure all the ROPs are in place with GPU Z, and thankfully we are not missing any ROPs. We're at 176 ROPs, which is perfect, because there's a problem with some of the GPUs coming out, and then they have the right amount of ROPs, which is weird. So luckily that is fixed. Now for some reason, the GPU is performing a bit choppy when it comes to Fortnite. Currently, we're hitting around like 112 frames to nearing like 200 frames on high settings on Fortnite, because we were just like running DirectX 12 on high for the time being, just to see how it does. The game looks gorgeous. The game feels like very smooth, to say the very least. But I'm not too sure about like, oh, somebody just camped me. I'm not too sure about how actually the performance will be, because like there are things still with like the NVIDIA GPUs, like where like it doesn't have like all the performance there because of a driver issue. So I'm not too sure if the drivers will really impact it too much. I'm not too sure. We'll see what exactly happens with it. But currently the game feels absolutely smooth. So you can see right here, our FPSs are bouncing around like on lows 60 to like up to 200, which is nice. The game looks really good and plays really smooth. So I'm not really having any issues with that. And of course, we got a bunch of bots in Fortnite because that's all there is nowadays. I'm really going to be curious to see how this plays though on like, what is it, new performance mode. Because they have the legacy performance mode and then they have that new one for DirectX 12. So I'm curious to see on how that actually runs. So we're gonna actually enable that right now to just see how it does. Unfortunately, I could not get MSI Afterburner to work though. I really wanted MSI Afterburner to work to show you guys like the actual performance of this thing. But for some reason, my MSI Afterburner does not work on this PC. I'm not sure why. I did already do some testing with this PC though, when it comes to video editing, because I was editing this video for you guys, what you're watching right now, plus some other things. And this thing, wow, was amazing for video editing, especially since I have the 9950X, because the 9950X is better than the 9950X 3D just because it's the best productivity CPU. It's not the overall best CPU for like gaming and all that jazz, but it's way better than like the 98X 3D for productivity applications. So like I'm way happier with that. So what we're gonna do now is Fortnite again, and then we're gonna need the new DirectX 12, unlimited FPS, and have everything set to low. Besides, of course, our V distance. We can just set that to epic, because why not? Bro, this is actually insane. I like, it's hitting like near 1000 FPS. Unfortunately, this camera is not particularly best. So you can see on some instances, it just hits 1000 FPS. If I look directly up, we're hitting almost 1000 FPS at times, which is insane. It's not a great way to show you guys it, but like it is hitting like near thousands, which is insane. Like our 1% lows are definitely not stable, to say the very least. Like it seems like we're hitting around like 1% lows of 80s, nearing like 120, but then we're capping out our FPS around like at highs 550 to 600 to like near 400 at minimums. Yeah, no, this is ridiculous. I wonder how my UPS is doing. My UPS is probably absolutely hating me right now. But now that we're on the ground, it's like around 3 to 219 FPS. Like there are still some dips here and there, but like it isn't anything bad. Like this feels very smooth and very playable. Like I could definitely play comp on this. I'm gonna check my UPS though. I'm curious to see how that actually is. It's probably hitting me right now.
So our UPS is only using around 2 out of the 5 watts for this GPU. It's pulling around like 115 watts right now while playing Fortnite. Thank God. If it pulled any more than that, it could mess the connectors. Luckily, that's not the case though.
And I'm already dead because I wasn't paying attention. So overall, buying the 5090, was it worth it? I'd say definitely. As someone who does content creation and does like a lot of video editing, and I have the 9950X, I think this is gonna be an absolute unit when it comes to video editing and productivity applications. I won't probably be using this for gaming, and if I do, it's gonna be 1080p gaming performance because I like competitive gaming. I can't reason with myself to do 1440p and like 4K gaming, even though this PC would be demolished in that. So yeah, I'm really happy with the results, and I think this PC absolutely looks amazing. I cannot wait to use this more. If you guys enjoyed today's video and find it interesting, make sure to smash the like button and get subscribed to miss some future tech content, because we got a lot of stuff coming, like a PC build, more 5090 testing, which I'm looking forward to. We'll see you from now on. Tech Rant out.